Yep, that's right. The CIA's new project is ready. Yeah, it's called Ender Fire, and I really just think the CIA is just gonna be...
Now, the real game begins.
Want a cuppa? Yeah. One sugar, please.
Hello, boys. It's Detective Inspector Chris King here. We've been told about Arthur Simon's suicide, but we think it's murder. We need you to investigate.
We are here today in front of famous politician Arthur Simon's office building. He was sadly found dead today at 7:32 a.m. When the body was examined, the coroners placed the time of death at around 1:15 a.m. Cause of death appears to be a bullet in his back. We believe it was a suicide, but we're unsure, and investigators have been sent to check if it actually was. Hi, Mum! We also have his political rival Ralph here today.
We are deeply saddened by these turn of events. Deeply saddened.
Have any idea what might have caused this?
We have no information at this current time. We will get back to you the people when we have further information. Thank you. No further questions.
Okay, well, thank you, Ralph. You can leave now. That is all. Now, back to your regularly scheduled news.
Detective Inspector Christopher King, I suspect there's been a suicide.
Well, we already knew that.
Oh, never mind. He seems to have the gun pointing the other way. How has he shot himself in the back while the gun's shooting forwards?
Either way, it looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does. But this looks a lot more like a murder.
Ah, yes, as the obvious suspects, the small person, the slightly bigger person, and obviously the 7-foot Ralph Whistlehoffen. Okay, so we have HOH Prince George.
Wants USA to have monarchy.
Indeed. Michelle Obama.
Former First Lady. Once politics gone.
And, as I said before, Ralph Whistlehoffen.
Rival. Biff Sus.
Sorry. Meant to be Bit Sus.
Oh.
Bit Sus. Yeah.
Bit Sus.
Who are you thinking?
Bit Sus. Ralph Whistlehoffen. I think it's time to ask him some questions.
I agree.
Hey, I'm Brian.
And I'm Detective Inspector Varding. But I'm not a div. I am not a div.
And why in the hell am I here?
Did you commit the crime?
No.
Oh,
Are you
think
sure?
we're done here.
Wait. Are you sure?
Quite sure.
That's not 100%.
It's at least 80.
Still not 100%!
Vardy, breathe.
So, do you two do this often?
Nah, first time.
I'm usually sent to break up Granny's fights.
Anyway, Dad Clark, where were you when Arthur Simons was murdered?
I was giving to charity. I was at a charity orphanage. Not an orphanage. I wasn't buying orphans. I was at I was giving to charity. Giving to charity.
I think I know.
1 million to charity.
Right. Can I say what? Didn't work. He might not actually be it. Ooh, this is controversial.
And what charity was this?
Starving African water climate.
Wrong! That's not a charity!
Thank you very much, sir. We'll be talking to you within the next few days. Hello, Mr. Simons. Are you well?
How the hell do you think I am? I was almost murdered.
Don't speak to your authority like that.
I can speak to whoever I want like that, you piece of dirt!
Anyway, we've got some questions for you.
What kind of questions?
About the person who shot you. Did he say anything or give anything away before he shot you?
No, but I can tell you what he looked like.
That would help the investigation.
He was tall, almost 7 feet. He had brown eyes. They were demonic, like animals ready to pounce. And also, like demons.
What were you doing before this murder?
I was on the phone with my associate.
Your associate? And what were you doing on the phone with your associate?
We were discussing the CIA's new project.
Officer, CIA new project.
Should we ask him what the project is?
What was the project?
It's mostly meant to be confidential. We call it endofire. It alters someone's genetic material, makes them more beast than man.
Anyway, thank you for the information. We'll be getting onto this case. Oh wait, we're already on the case.
Hope you enjoy your day, Mr. Simon.
Promise me one thing. You'll find the man who tried to kill me. You'll make him wish he was dead. Because the thing he has done to me is unthinkable.
Nurse?
I know about the endofire.
How would you know about the endofire? We've literally just heard about it.
I've got dealings in it.
Look, this is a serious matter. You can't just joke about it.
Wait. I am the endofire.
down on the ground.
Pull up the balaclava!
What do you have to say for yourself?
You'll never take me alive.
Breaking news. Officer Brian and Detective Investigator Vardy found the person who shot Arthur Simons. They chased him down and managed to remove his mask. It turned out that he was actually Ralph Whistlehoffen, his political rival. He escaped and they had to chase him down again. At some point in the chase, he was shot in the head, and shortly afterwards, Police Detective Investigator Vardy was also shot, assumed by Officer Brown, who appears to be a Cyclops. More on this later, back to you.
Now, the real game begins.